right, today's the day. I know I literally spent all that time making the mega video for character creation on day one, but now today is the day. General plans. Main run through is just going to be YouTube uploads. This first hour will be relatively unedited, and going forward I'll, cut out certain fight scenes just so we can expedite things and, see all of the dialogue, the interactions, all that good fun stuff, because as we all know, fighting can take a while. God forbid, am I going to show y'all the entire goblin camp fight? That would be... Ooh, no. That's not something I would record the whole thing for. That is just too much. That takes a long time. And so with that in mind, the multiplayer run that I'm going to be streaming with my group, that will be very much unedited, slap it from the stream onto the videos and just let that live there rent free without being touched really. And as far as gameplay goes, that's the general plan, but I'm going to be making a lot of other goodies as time goes on as well. And the music is just still so wonderful, but it's loud as shit. So we need to lower it a bit. And I already funked with this before, but now I need to come back and actually put effort into making this correct. So, and just starting things off, if y'all remember the original games, boom, I'm willing to bet this is the old Temple of Baal underneath the city of Baldur's Gate from the very first game. Granted, a different rendition of it, because 1990 whatever, like 96, 98, when the game first came out, limitations. Now it looks wonderful, and it really does make you think, like, after everything we did in the first game, what happened to that temple? Was it just sitting there untouched this whole time? But anyways, I digress. Let's get in. My assumption is that this part hasn't changed. But I feel like they may have re-rendered it. God, and I always loved Lae'zel more in this animation than her actual in-game. Ah yes, lunch. Quick spoiler for those of you who didn't see the updates. If you want the lithid powers, you have to eat those things. At least as far as gameplay mechanics go, that's how they changed it. Ooh, that used to affect me more, but I feel like I've seen it too many times. Yeah, that was definitely re-rendered. That looks so much sharper and crisper. Just enjoy the music for a moment. Alright, so clearly I had a whole 2-hour video about character creation, so we're not going to linger here. For the sake of editing, future Kevin, do a little speed up while we're making our character. Okay, that's finally done. That took a bit longer than I wanted to. So I am, although I didn't care about the pink outfit in early access, I kind of miss it. But I am really digging this armor for the Guardian, which I'm still surprised the thing is called the Guardian, because for a long time we didn't have a name for it. And from what I saw beforehand, this human is so cute. And we got Drow, we got Tiefling, Gith, Dwarf, Elf, Half. Honestly, she's not too bad either. Halfling, Gnome, Half-Orc. So I think I'll just stick with human on this one. I don't really feel like changing her. She's pretty good as she is. So without further ado, let's venture forth. Highly doubt this is different either. Damn Star Wars yell, I'm so tired of seeing it everywhere. Now you see, as big as this Nautiloid is, and it's messing up all of those buildings, that's a standard size. They have bigger ones. Not to mention they have dreadnoughts that are like, what, 20 times bigger than that thing? Those are terrifying. If I remember correctly, those dreadnoughts are so big, they have to be powered by 3 Elder Brains. There's also a quick TLDR, Nautilords are the only ships like that that can be operated without a Spelljammer seat. Just because the whole thing is controlled by psychic energy. God, that looks so good. Oh, that looks so good. Yeah, I think they re-rendered this. That's what we had on day 1 3 years ago, this trailer. And now we have this. This is new. Hey girl. You looking good. Oh no, this was here. I think we got this a little bit later during EA, but I'm remembering it now. Another level of terrifying. Because those things are also very, very, very big. All right, the uncut hour officially starts now. And full disclosure, I plan on being a melee ranger with a wolf pet that multi-classes into druid. Let's see how that goes.
My head.
Yes, your head. Now, just from generic testing, I already know this hasn't really changed.
Came from the parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Writhing behind my eye. Probably the only downside, but we know how to fix that. There's going to be that crown later. Oh, darn. Oh well. I will say, in lieu of spoilers, despite being full release, I know nothing with this changed. Even if we succeeded, nothing new will happen here. You reach towards it, it's going to explode regardless. Yep.
Need to find a way forward.
Okay, let's just grave rob for a quick second and then move on.
Good.
Click this to get all nice and healed up.
Odd. I feel
Oops, nope.
better.
Forgetting all the hotkeys. So C is still stealth. Inventory. Oh, we have a slot for underwear now. Boots, clothes. Okay, so I guess armor set visibility. Oh yeah, I forgot. We can toggle on and off our loungewear. I really do hope we find better. I took Ranger Knight, so I'm gonna, if I can get heavy armor, I'm definitely grabbing it, which I'll probably steal that from Lae'zel. Do I have? I don't. Why don't I have swords? Ah.
On my way.
Gotta fix that really quick. God, dang it. C is just an old habit. What are my proficiencies with weapons? I didn't even bother looking at that. Simple weapons, martial weapons. Great swords, halberds, longs. I guess I can look for scimitars. Yeah, I'll go for scimitars if I can find them. Scimitars, long swords. I hear you, puppy. I'm coming. Ew, what the?
One day I'll catch a break. No traps, please.
Oh, that might still be a problem. The whole walking to a weird spot just to loot something. Help us, help us. Okay.
Release us.
Ah yes, the nostalgia returns to me. The early days of early access.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place.
This
From
place
this
shall
place you'll
free
free
us.
us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Oddly shiny.
Please. Before they return. They return.
I know, brain puppy, I know. And a brain. I'm gonna kind of speed through certain things that don't look like they have changed too much. You sound afraid. Why? The enemy. Tell me what to do.
Remove us from this body. From
This case, free us, please. Dexterity. I almost always fail at this to the point of giving up. I think in early access, I only did it successfully once, and I wasn't really too happy with it. Just because we didn't get to keep it for that long. Ugh.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
God, my hair is oddly bright despite it despite us being in a dark environment. Actually, that's one thing I noticed they never really got correctly. If you're in a dark environment, the lighting plays weird, because I've also noticed in the actual video settings, the lighting settings are gone, which is probably for the best. Mutilation. No mutilation. So glittery. I think because I failed it, it's gonna attack me now. Yep. Or not. I'm surprised. Okay, well. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you... Loot! Okay. Whole lot of nothing. Why do we have a grid on this mini-map? That's... no. Oh, let me make this smaller. Hopefully mods will do a thing for that. I don't like mini-maps being big, I really don't. I'm not unless it's League, because then again, that's a necessity. And, oh! This is new. This is how we meet. Oh, that was cool.
Abomination. This is your end.
Girl, did you not see me in the pod next to you?
Drops and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon swing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Ugh. My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Now that feels more natural than what we had in EA in terms of first term interactions.
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
I always love the terminology for certain things. Just glimpses of outer space, pretty much. Who are you?
Who am I? Your only chance of survival. First,
Ugh.
we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
That's Whew. Oh wow, that's pretty brutal. Whoa, hold on. This is all new. Here's the walk path, and that's just... They got rid of the jumping mechanic. Oh, that's... Ooh, that's some streamlining right there. Oh, but we don't get sneak attack opportunities. Look at that up there. Details. I love that. They're twisted together to show that we're on the same turn. I love that. That's awesome. Okay, Lae'zel, I'll have to wait to steal your armor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get this dude first. Space.
I am death.
Ah, yeah, you have your astral knowledge. That's new with the gift. We don't need you to be melee just yet, so... But you'll walk forward to take the hit. I like that. Telling us what you're doing in that kind of clarity. So Get you to finish that. I guess we had a bit of high ground with that.
Victory awaits.
All right, Lae'zel, let's just get you to smack it. There we go.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the hell.
Yes, give me scimitars. So I plan on acquiring my best friend once more and fighting alongside him. It may not let me take it from her. Oh, okay. There was a while in EA where it wouldn't let us do that until we got to the shore. Oop, nope. Come on.
Eager for battle.
Eager for battle. That's some, okay, I'll comment on that later. Oh, only one? Oh, okay. Alright, well, that'll do for now. Gosh, I feel so bad taking it from her, but at the same time, I know everyone does it. Okay, just a quick browse. I don't think we have anything new in this little area, despite the whole area itself being new. The aquarium stuff usually didn't do anything. Probably just another unknown illithid thing, because they're smart. These dudes are very innovative, but literally everything is bioengineering. What? That's neat. It's a illithid cradle. Okay.
The ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
This really is a big gaping hole. Look at that. Okay, don't get lost looking at the ship. I can use those. Oh wait, do I have short sword proficiencies? Simple weapon proficiencies we have. Are you in here or are you in the other one? It's too much to remember. Long sword's great. I don't have a thing for short. There it is. Okay. You know, let's keep those even. There we go. I would rather scimitars. I need another scimitar. That's another gaping hole. This really is a better design change in terms of just how messed up the ship has become. Really a better sense of the destruction. And now we are here. F5. No, quick save. You're currently sinking. You know what? I did see an issue with that online.
Istik, back! Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
I know the purpose. I am not even gonna bother with that. That was a crit and it didn't do it. Why? Hey girl.
Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
Push the lid. It's time we need to get out of here. Look around. It's when to get the thing open.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to
Now this part I actually know, so I'm not going to touch that just yet. Over here. Actually, no, not yet. Not yet. Go through the butthole. The sphincter. Oh my god, they actually named it that. Oh, that's a surprise. Okay, Lae'zel. These things can cook. They used to be an issue if you weren't ready for them. So we got you dazed. Let's do a rush to get you in between them.
No choice but to keep going.
Split. Oops. Okay, that went pretty good. You must be terminated. Awesome. That went a lot smoother than I was expecting.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Oh, they're definitely watching. Oh, the key is right by the door. Okay. But that is not...
How many hosts of these gay infected?
It's not the only reason why I came in here. Alright, let's watch something horrific happen.
Dazed woman is trapped inside the
Let's see how
pod.
much this has changed.
She doesn't notice you.
Really? Huh. Changed at the pull of a lever. I wonder if they still have that in there. Save mind. What is that? A humanoid brain alive in perfect condition, suspended in the cerebrospinal fluid. I don't know why, but I'm gonna keep it. Yep, that's what we needed. Now, shock value. Place your hand on the
As you
console.
place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence
Oh, I love
connected
my
to
face.
the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Ooh. Oh, y'all chose to do Steam as the transition. Ooh.
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever.
Yeah, there's the audio.
How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Yeah.
Is this to be our fate?
I mean, normally it's not that quick. Lore-wise, it's not supposed to be that quick, but these machines are supposed to be new, so that's...
The newborn mind
Yeah.
flayer stares at you, weak and dazed.
Too bad we can't really do anything about it.
Don't bother. You're barely dented.
Oh, you actually made a comment about it. Okay, let's go. And honestly, from a horror aspect, I really do admire the lifted architecture. So that one key unlocked that. Yep.
Always room
Pick
for
up another brain.
another brain.
Another brain. Okay, manuscript.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
I'm gonna take that with me. Those are new. Another brain jar. All right, enough with the brain jars. Let's get homegirl out.
The console appears dormant.
Suck at the console.
The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
Take a closer look. Wah! Intelligence issues aside, that was a terrible
Nothing in the
roll.
appearance of the device betrays its purpose. It could do anything. It could even transform the occupant of the pod, like what happened before.
I mean, they couldn't have changed this, right?
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you.
Authority.
Authority.
I wonder how many times she had to re-record just the word authority over the last 3 years for this game. Will the pod open? There we go. Straightforward. What do you mean 2? It's supposed to be an auto success for the Illithid authority.
Console process your
Unless they
command
change that too.
and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Guess that's the first usage, technically. I wonder how that's going to be different, just feeling sated and using it versus the new mechanic where we have to actually eat these tadpoles to progress.
At last. Thought I was done for.
Nope. We will grow to love each other, Shadowheart.
Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company. Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment.
I know she's not going to tell us anything to try to ask about it.
Let us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time already.
She's right. Lead on.
No, they probably didn't bicker because of the audio choices that I made, the dialogue choices that I made, but I am happy that was pretty expedient.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Oh, that's still not a good sign. Did y'all all just sigh at the same time?
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Oh, you look
Who
good
put
too.
you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Yank.
Now, I also did hear that this area actually is timed now, so let's see what we can do to get that good fire sword. Did he just drop it?
We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
We need to get out of here. Now.
No. Why would you animate that but then have it be not true? That was a double surprise. All right, let's speed through this. And there they are. Yeah, I'm probably not getting that sword, but it's fine. Y'all look good. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. Did y'all get this settled correctly? Not draggable like y'all used to be, and the zoom is kind of messed up. But you look good. Digging the wings. Do you actually have a weakness? We used to be able to kind of see it on some people. You got a lot of resistance. Okay.
Keep going.
Okay, I've decided not to fight after all because that'll take way too long to get it done.
Before they strike.
They're already striking.
I am fury. I am death.
All right. Let's go land on the beach.
Alien transponder. You've made it in time.
They did a better job of making it apparent that's a window. Beforehand, I don't think anything used to be there. I just realized this whole area is a lot shorter than it used to be. We didn't get to go on top of the front outside. We didn't get to see all of the random people just dying on the ground. Just fighting all of the imps. Oh, we look good. That's gonna be always my default appearance for most things. I'm planning to be a very stocky dwarf during the multiplayer session, but still, I love my drow girl. Oh, that's a lot nicer than it used to be. Did they get this loaded correctly? Oh, nope, it's still loading. Oh, Manthara, you look good. And yeah, this is loading a bit better too. Oh, I wish I had better hardware to just have this all on ultra. Didn't you die a minute ago? Considering that the thing is called the Guardian, I'm going to assume that is technically what saved us from falling. Ooh, I like that. That was nice. It's the little things. I like that.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Check yourself for
Other than the
injuries.
infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through. But it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
All right. Yep, that's definitely a bug. I'm probably gonna have to go back and redo this whole thing off camera. Can't even do the quick save button. But hey, repeating it isn't a big deal. There it is. We'll get it eventually. There's no rush in taking it.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? I remember the ship. I remember falling. than nothing. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake.
Yes, we do.
Can't think of better company. One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
God, I wish I can record this on Ultra. Damn you, AMD. I regret picking you when I made this computer. Okay, group mode.
Something the matter?
Nothing at all. Okay, so we got itty bitty, potion, backpack, junk for sale.
Don't mind if I do. What's in here?
Oh, and don't forget also, we have, well, of course, good old inventory. Spell book. Always come and take a look here based on whoever you're playing. This actually looks like it's marked off a lot better than it used to during early access, because this went through a whole lot of different changes through early access. Should I automatically or ask? No, don't ask, just do it. Alchemy, this is what I wanted to bring up. This is new. We have basic crafting, I know that. We'll probably discover it later. Alchemy is the new system. Possible this might be crafting in general for everything, but we'll see as time goes on. We can make a whole lot of goodies. So if you see grass or any other random things lying around, just grab it. They're lightweight and you can make things pretty easily. Shanties for the bitch queen. That is actually the goddess of the sea.
There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
She's more of a bully than anything else instead of a benevolent helper. I don't remember her name. I'm not gonna bother with that. Metal grass. Grab that. We can get up to Gale before our hour runs up. Get that unlocked.
Can't get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
Oh yeah, we don't have any of that yet. And this one, it used to be that we couldn't break it down. Yeah, we still can't. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this now. Let's get someone out. I very much like the big pets, but I can't do that right now. So, Hugin, I summon you forth, my little bird friend.
More of those wretched things.
Yes, wretched. Disgusting brain creatures. Okay, dokie, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. Get the bow out. We're going to dip it in hot sauce. Going to crouch. And then we are going to... I expected some auto-pathing,
One strike could be
but I guess not. wait here so they don't just smack you. Oh, they're surprised. Astonished even. Okay.
Heading there.
Are you low enough? Big hit? No. Useless. That's literally all from the fire. What? Kevin, what is wrong with you?
Move with care.
Do that. We're out of range. Dang, I really messed up that surprise attack. Okay, let's smack you. Really? You're one away.
Take two.
Let's have you go first. Just a quick hit. Dismiss and then fly. Okay.
Another fight. Let's go.
There we go. That's what I wanted. You know what? Let's just smack you right now. Yes.
Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
That's what I like to see. I love that attack when it lands. It is great. Okay, generic leveling up. Ooh. Okay, so as a ranger, we're going to gain spells. We got a good bit of HP. Okay. Oh, yeah, because con will help with the incremental increases. Spells. What do we want? We are trying to be melee. Speak with animals is a must-have. And animal friendship. Let's just go ahead and do that right now. We can select fighting style. We want dueling. No. 2 weapon. There we go. 2 in fighting. Attack, offhand, ability. Awesome. We're doing that. Let's pick a jump. This one we just adjust your prepared spell. So let's get rid of that for a bit. I really don't trust Guiding Bolt, not until we fight the undead. I forgot about Sanctuary. Let's do that. That might have some uses. Like Prestidigitation will be good, and then the 2 heals. All right. Can't save. That is some doo-doo right there.
Let's get going.
Valerian, I love y'all. I really, really do, but I was hoping all of the posts that I saw about bugs were just, you know, the 1 in a million happening all at once, but it's more than that. It's I'm expecting a hotfix pretty soon. It's a rape here. No, I want another scimitar. My life for a scimitar, where are you? I would very much like a second one. I did get a second one. I am done. Ah, yes, that feels so much better. And yes, I am a Drizzt fan. That is why I am doing that.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
Is that redness? Oh, it's probably nothing. Okie dokie, let us find our local twink.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
What? Why do you sound like you're talking on an intercom system in a big room? You didn't used to sound like that during EA. Okay. Let's get intimate real quick.
Can you see it?
It's like you're whispering in my head now. Poor little
Just
piggy.
a dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
Don't we? I saw you on the ship. Free, scuttling about. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your mind twists.
Forgot if we do it this way, he doesn't grab us.
Unfamiliar eyes prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Nothing good, sir. Nothing good. The worm has connected us.
Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Apologies accepted. Yeah.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion.
Yes,
I
it
was in Baldur's
is.
Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Introduce
A
myself.
pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms?
Turn us into mind
Turn us
players.
into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an
I love that he still has those
someone that
bite
can
marks in
control
his
these
neck.
things, there might still be time.
We're gonna remain pure in this run.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
Come, sir.
I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know.
You seem like a
All
fun
right.
person to know.
I accept.
Lead on. Thank you, thank you. What do you got, sir? Something interesting I noticed from one of my friends. If you have one of those light up keyboards that has, you know, special driver control, the keyboard will change as a loading screen happens. And then if you're in a level up screen, whatever color you have will just turn yellow to indicate the level up. It's kind of nice. Too bad you do not get much at level 2, but I think 3 is where you get extra goodies.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Real quick though, let's get down here. This is an old secret not too many people knew about in EA. Let's see if it's still here. Oh, but we don't have a spade. Maybe we won't need it here.
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
Too heavy. Ah! Forgot I didn't touch strength. So I have 10. You have 13. You have 8. Ooh.
Guide me. What's next, I wonder?
Gotta come back with Lae'zel.
Looking ahead, these boots have seen everything.
It's doo-doo. You know, if I had my bigger pets, I feel like one of them would have enough strength to nudge it for me. Okay, let's go find the survivor and make sure he does not. Yep.
And it's hurt.
It's hats.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
Best be careful.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
Nah. Full disclosure, if you are curious and you give in trying to help it's gonna kiss you, and then it's gonna suck out all of your brain psionic power, so you just kind of die right then and there. He doesn't crack your head open, but it's gonna be a one shot. You're gonna die. So it's, if you do this, you have the freedom to shoot him from a distance and not have to do any of this dialogue, or you can come in and have fun with dice rolling.
You can't move, can't think. Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for
There
it
it
an
is.
honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Now that part I never really figured out. Whatever it's focusing on elsewhere, like I could never figure out what that was supposed to indicate.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Close those eyes forever. And there we go. Dead.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Oh, I just realized. What if we gave it this? And then, yeah, so what? Oh man. That would have been interesting, because it's a alive, perfect brain. Interesting. Now let's go find Gale, because I know we're approaching the end of the hour. Did we need to do it up here? It's up here, I think. No. That's to the thing. So you're over here. Or not. Where are you, boy? Stop walking on thorns. Oh, Gale, where are you? Oh, we got you. Okay.
You think it's...
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Holy house. Under elf.
Lay tight, Lae'zel.
Yeah, you're gonna say that to me looking the way you do? God, and that AMD setting is not making this part look good, honestly. Alright, let's see if we can spare their lives. Oh, okay, y'all are in luck. Y'all don't get to die.
Demaze.
Come, Lae'zel. Now.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Observe and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
As you say.
What is that about? Come on. There we go.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all
Hey,
your
girl.
senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
I know.
She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune.
Sorry,
Call
Shadow.
me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind
Even
proved
their
its
audio is
equal.
sounding a bit funky.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A Kresh must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
And now you have become stronger as well? Oh, you got shoes that I need to take. Yep, right there. Do that, and that,
Like its will be done.
and then that, and then that,
Don't stop me yet.
and then that. There we go. We didn't used to have shoes.
Wish I had a bag of holding. Light on my feet.
Gale, darling, where are you? Why can't I remember? What is going on? Down here. There you are. Alright, I think we can wrap up by getting Gale, doing some chit-chat, and getting to camp.
What's going on with that rune? Looks unstable somehow.
Stable somehow.
Approach the sigil on the stone.
I know this is new.
Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Touch.
A hand? Anyone?
I still think it's hilarious that if you play the Dark Urge, you have an opportunity to just chop off his hand and then he just goes back in through the portal. Alright, it's probably gonna fail. Help me, Shadowheart. Oh my god, Shadowheart, please! Okay.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling! Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
Hello there. That was very unexpected. Are you
A
alright?
bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
So I had a lot of theories in the past about this specific introduction with him, and it's all different, so let's see what happens now. How did you get stuck on that
I don't know
stone?
what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall?
Oh god, I've forgotten my theory, but I'm gonna call BS on that. I think he is... no, it may not be the case anymore. I'll leave that alone.
That vast burning wreckage behind you somewhat contradicts your story, but here you stand. So who am I to argue? Still, swashbuckling heroics aside, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not?
Go on.
Insertee we speak of, this parasite? Are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as seromorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
Okay,
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
I feel better about his personality in this instance. It feels better as Gale. He has... It feels better. It feels like him.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, I see you're traveling with plenty of company already. Perhaps I can join you later instead. I'll make my way to your camp and embark upon a succulent slow cook to be consumed upon your return.
Gale, we're gonna form a small army before too long, so get comfortable. Alright. Approaching the end of this play session relatively uncut. Camp and rest menu. Go to camp. Interesting. In the day. Those are our cots, I guess, or our rollouts. Oh, and in case you've been curious, this is the new animation for guidance. We still have it up on us right now. Can we click it off? We used to be able to just cancel it ourselves, but I guess not.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
So, we've picked up a wizard who managed to get stuck in his own portal. Hardly a promising introduction.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Okay, that's all we get from you from right now.
The wizard was a useful find. Let's hope he's as powerful as he is verbose.
If Yankee are rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
Hell yes.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck.
Yep.
You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
And one thing to know, if you know nothing about Githyanki society, insulting each other is normal, and if you do not insult back, that is a sign of weakness. So if you haven't gotten to this point, feel free to insult her back.
Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more economical, disciplined, dignified.
See, that's normal banter for her people. That is to be expected on a daily basis.
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
In old lore, that whole process she described takes place over the course of a couple days. Yes, you will get to a starting point after the insertion, maybe like a week, then the starting point will happen after like a week, but then the actual process of transforming will take like 4 days, 3 to 4 days. And newborn lithids, they're weak as shit. They will legit need help from their kin after they are born, just because they won't be able to have done anything. Any energy they would have had was put into the transformation. We will find a cure.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
I'm still conflicted on whether I should romance her or Shadowheart. I do really like them both. And I like how all of their camp setups have changed. They really do match their personalities more.
You're not versed in magic, are you?
Okay, here come the insults. I was wondering if they were going to completely get rid of it.
No matter to worry the unlettered over. If you meet any elder wizards, let me know. There is a matter I'd like to seek advice on from a master.
All right. All right. That's a bit of curiosity. I should come back a different day as a wizard or a sorcerer and see what that does. Random bedroll. Also, I'm probably going to cut this part a little later for a quick snippet. But for those of us who have the digital deluxe edition, we're supposed to find our stuff in camp. I think I saw the minimap light up earlier. Here it is. Aha! Mask of the Shapeshifter. The magic of this mask comes from its gory provenance and makes it perfect for the discerning actor, sleuth, or person with a mirror and time to kill. And of course, this is, a little Easter egg deluxe edition port from DOS. We have peculiar clothing chest. This chest bears the faint likeness of 6 noble figures. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have clothing that's given to us as well. The Mitch backpack, lifted is stitched with likeness of helmeted warrior. Their eyes sheltered something strange, floppy arrows. And then Drake General die. Combine this die with an equipment item to alter the colors, fabric, leather, and even metal. A die created by Imperial Die Master Sigurd and his apprentice Aurora for those who wish to stride valiantly into a world strife with adventure. Now, I'd forgotten, I know I mentioned this very briefly, we can dye our clothing and subsequently our armor. Let's just see if we can do that right now, actually. So, let's look at the mask first. Let's equip this. And then it just gives us shape shifting, which is a very big list. Huh. Interesting. So now that that's happened, let's take this off. Oh, snap. Okay, that works. Ritual. Interesting. So that's a nice goodie to have. All right, so peculiar clothing chest. Let's open this. We have Cape of the Red Prince, a noble warrior's cloak woven in the heart of an ancient empire. Lute of the Merryweather Band. We have, oh yeah, it gives us a lute. An old lute that hums with the voices of numerous sprites and spirits. Bicorn of the Sea Beast, a battered 2-point hat that's seen the wear and tear of rebellion. And the Needle of the Outlaw. Oh, I saw a quick little teaser about that in the Steam page. Proficiency with this weapon type unlocks that ability. A dagger that thrums with desire, a longing for vengeance. Quite interesting. So let's see this hat. Oh, it changes our hairstyle to fit with it. Because it used helmets kind of used to not do that. That's neat. Stop hitting C, Kevin. Let's get that hat off. We have this special little dagger. That's kind of pretty. I don't feel much for it, but it's kind of pretty. Is this a dagger? It is a dagger. Okay. And then we have Cape of the Red Prince. We do have capes in the game now. That is a thing. Huh. I dig it. I really do. But not for this armor set. For someone else, maybe. Oh, I didn't even think about the physics. Okay. I like it more now. I am gonna be collecting a lot of capes. That's nice. It's cute. I love how it flows. That's great. But not the color for me. And then do peculiar clothing chest. Okay, so yeah, I guess we get to keep it. So I'm just gonna slap that on the ground. We have Bewildering Adventure Pack. And I guess it's just an assortment of camp supplies to start us off. Mixed coffee. An assortment of camp supplies to get us started off. All right, I like that. The Adventure Pack. All right, so that's the same thing. I'm gonna drop you, honestly. There we go. And I'll sort through all this stuff later. That's pretty much it, honestly. As far as I can see from the extra goodies that we got, unless I am blind. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Digital Deluxe Edition goodies. You will find it in your chest off in the corner of your camp.
Very well.
I've heard you can't get blood from a stone, but apparently you can get a wizard from one. Gale seems interesting.
I'm glad everyone is acknowledging his wizarding superiority. We should get to know each other a little more.
No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
Yeah, she's gonna be playing hard to get for a little bit. I know that.
Conversation shouldn't be made. It should be grown. Let the seeds sprout in their own time.
That's a lot nicer than your original coldness that you had done. Because you were like strangely rude at the beginning. Like at the very beginning when y'all don't know each other.
Thank you.
There we go.
I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
And then we'll leave it at that.
Another step forward.
Invasion plans for the Sword Coast. Excuse me?
Here we go.
This used to be a map. Map of the Sword Coast sprawls from the deep forest of Tether to the frigid spine of the world. Its topography worn by ancient ink at the constant trade between mortal hands. Invasion plans for the Sword Coast. Oh, you can't just leave that in there and expect me to not think of things. Okay. All right, so for now, I think that is it. Let us see what happens if we end the day. And I just realized we didn't have an animation where we're all walking up saying, let's set up camp here for now. Kind of missed that. I always liked seeing that, honestly. It's the little things that matter. But yeah, let's see how this turns out before we end this video. Oh, I spoke too soon. I really did. Okay, so now we're at camp, technically, I guess. Because, you know, you can go to camp without actually resting. Go to hell. I wasn't even trying to time that, I was just remembering it.
Ha! You're a good sport. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial.
Let's watch it. He'll keep talking.
Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with this.
Point well made. I see. I'll wake you bright and early. We'll need to find a healer before the wee one gets hungry. How can I help?
With many things. Tell me about yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There. Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
I'm not gonna do that. So we'll leave that as it is.
Your magician seems dour tonight. Must not relish the idea of sprouting tentacles. Understandable. Can't say I'm a fan either. It's just hard to join in when all of this feels so new. The night normally means bustling streets, bursting taverns. Curling up in the dirt and resting is, a little novel.
Ah, yes.
No. Tea isn't really my drink. I'll be awake a while anyway. I need some time to think things through, to process this. You sleep. I'll keep watch.
The dialogue is so much better. They solidified the talking points they wanted, and then they redid them to flow and sound more natural. I love that.
The pleasure is all mine. Sweet dreams.
A monster forms inside us.
Damn,
You can't
Lae'zel.
waste time with idle chatter.
Yeah, I forgot. She is a bit impatient and has less to chat about in general at the beginning, which is understandable. So we did 1, 2, 3. Okay, Shadow is still over here.
Doing the rounds, are you?
You're looking
You'd better
comfortable.
get some rest. What were you two talking about?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. If you talk to Lae'zel first, she gets curious.
I see. I'd be careful with Gale.
Oh, Gale. You're turning this into a different direction. She does have a bit of paranoia. We need to get rid of that.
So am I. If we're to survive, we need to trust each other.
And you need
You
a
seem
reason to trust
reliable.
me.
I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that.
Agreed.
Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
All right, and we'll leave it at that. I did see a telescope. I'm curious if what happens when we click on it. And this camp music is so nice.
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
All right, so I've definitely gone a bit over my hour. I will end that here. This is a relatively uncut first hour of release gameplay. This game, if you remember, is going to take roughly 80 hours to complete if you just do the main story stuff. If you don't explore, if you don't do additional things, roughly 80 hours. This is going to be a very long haul, and we're all going to be very busy for quite a while. So I will leave you with this. If you liked my content, please subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I hope you all stay safe out there. Bye-bye.